Welcome everyone to tonight's main event. We have the Denver Nightwings hosting the Indiana Spitfire. T-Roy, we are here in Denver, Colorado tonight, sir, ready for tonight's action, which should be a great one between these two teams who like to play in the air. One loves to play on the ground, and he goes by the name of, I don't know, I forgot his name.
Jared McChesney.
Just kidding. McChesney, the great running back for the Nightwings. T-Roy, give me your takes on tonight's game, sir.
Well, we got the #1 ranked passing attacker Indy going against Denver's defense, who is currently the number 13th in passing. So let's see if TD Drew can help lead his team to have the biggest upset in the SFL this season against the high-flying, high-scoring Denver Nightwings, who are 8-2. This is the second meeting between both teams this season, and Denver's all-time meeting against Indy, including their time at San Antonio, is 2-0. Will Denver be 3-0, or will Indy finally get on the win column?
And here we go. That's a coin toss there, and we get set and ready for the kickoff. Everyone, welcome to the SFL Simulation Football League presented by APM Music. The Indianapolis Spitfire visit the Denver Nightwings in this Week 12 action. One game left before the final game of the season. And here we have Indianapolis who's going to kick it away. It is Adam Vinchik. And boot it. T-Roy, we have action. We're live. And there's a kick return from the 11-yard line. And there's a spin move. And the return guy is brought down at the 29-yard line. T-Roy, I think the last time you and I called a Denver game was when Denver played against St. Louis Gladiators. And that turned out to be a really good game. And Swearingen basically went off that game as he started to show his swag.
Well, yeah, and he only needs, McChesney only needs 21 yards for 1,500 yards rushing this season. He should be able to get that today.
And there's a handoff here to McChesney, and I know I did say Swearingen. Sorry about that. I was thinking about someone else. I was thinking he's a Spitfire running back. So both of these running backs were number 32, and I was looking at the roster of the Spitfire when I said Swearingen. So here we have Denver in a single back formation. 4 wide receivers here. And we have Josh Miller underneath the center calling the signal. He's going to take a 2-step drop, throws an out route down to the bottom of the field. He got some man. And that is to the tight end, Kinloa.
And Damon Canola was busy last week. He had 10 receptions for 127 yards and 1 TD in their win against Vancouver. He only needs 4 more receptions after that one to reach 50 for his short career.
I formation here for the Nightwings. 43 is the defense. There's a strike across the middle of the field, and that was on an all slants. And that pass is caught by Giacomo Jones. Comes up with his first reception today.
And that was a nice dot by Miller, be able to fit that ball over the defender's hands and make the catch. Miller only needs 156 coming in today's game to reach 6,400 career passing yards. He's on his way there.
There's a one-step drop by Miller. Miller throws across the middle of the field once again. Looks like another slant. And that is to Jones again, his second of the night.
And that's one thing about Denver. They have plenty of weapons on offense at running back and receivers, so you can't really focus on one aspect of their offensive attack. Years rushing and receiving, you got to be aware of everybody on this team.
The defense is in a nickel formation when the offense only have 2 receivers on the field. Here's a handoff here to McChesney. And he gets the first down, brought down at the 31-yard line of Indy.
He's almost there to 1,500 this season. Damon, you mentioned earlier, Denver likes to run the ball. They are 3rd in rushing, averaging 141 yards per game.
Looks like Miller calling an audible here. Twins right. McChesney in the backfield all by himself. 4-2 Nichols the defense. Miller throws a wobbly pass, and that pass is completed. That looks like to the backup tight end.
Yeah, and great job by the O-line, giving Miller just enough time for him to throw that ball to Decker, who was able to get free, make that catch, and get another first down.
Here's a handoff here to McChesney to the top of the field, and he's going to pick up 3 yards on the play there. Brought down by a host of Spitfire.
And Damon, if Indy's going to be successful in stopping Denver's rushing attack, they're going to need at least 3 people to surround McChesney to keep him from gaining any yards. Nice job on that 3-yard stop, 3-yard carry by Denver, but nice job by Indy on the stop there.
Here's a pass up top. That pass is completed. 3rd and 4.
And this is very important down for Indy. If they want to stop Denver's high-scoring attack, they need to stop them right here. Can the defense do it here on this 3rd and manageable for Denver?
Three wide receiver set here now for the Night Wings. Miller throws to the top. Oh, that pass is tipped away. Could have been intercepted. Pass intended for Jones.
And Von Sanuk had an INT, Damon. He decided to go ahead with the sure thing with the pat down. I guess he jumped a little bit too early, but if he was on point there, that would have been pick 6, like you said.
That's a great pass deflection by Sanuk.
And by that pass deflection, Damon, Indy was able to hold Denver to a field goal attempt instead of a 6 points. Great job by Indy here on this open.
And there's a kick almost blocked by Indy. And that 28-yarder is good right down the middle.
And there's Kramer Jackman, who just became Denver's all-time leading field goal kicker by making that field goal right there. Congrats to Kramer Jackman, who's still perfect in this season.
Now we get a chance to see the Spitfire offense now. The Denver marched downfield, settled for a field goal, got into the red zone, unable to convert the touchdown, but they did get points on that. And that pass is going to be, that's going to be returned from inside the end zone out to the 20-yard line. 21 is what they're going to give him.
And that was Hunter Jones there on the return. Coming into today's game, he had over 1,500 yards as a kick returner, but no touchdowns yet. We'll see if he's going to change that tonight.
The Night Wings come out in 4 wide receiver set. There's a pass across the middle of the field. That pass is going incomplete. Deflected. TD Drew on the pass attempt.
And I think Trevor Farrell should have caught that pass. It looked like he got both hands on the ball, but he heard the footsteps of the Night Wings defenders there. Fortunately for him, only fell incomplete.
I agree with you, T-Rob. Anything that touches your hands, you're expected to catch. And the Spitfire once again come out in the 3 wide receiver set. Swearingen in the backfield all by himself, and he's to the left of the line of scrimmage. Handoff up the middle of the field is going to be a trap play, and he picks up 3 yards on that carry.
And Damon, would you believe that's only Swearingen's 173rd carry this season? He only has over 600 yards rushing in comparison to 1,022 last season. We'll see if he can get 100 yards in today's game.
Here's Drew on a 5-step drop. Drew throws an out route down to the bottom of the field, and that pass is completed. And that is Trevor Farrell coming away with his first reception of the night.
And he only needs 44 yards to get 2,400 for his career. Good job by Farrell, be able to convert that third down and keep this drive alive for Indy.
Spitfire come out in single back formation. 3 wide receivers here to Drew. There's a handoff here to Swearingen. Swearingen runs one guy over, and he picks up 6.
And Indy's trying to play spoiler to Denver. If the Night Wings win tonight, they'll have the #1 spot in the playoffs. Indy's trying to prevent that for at least one more week if they win tonight.
3 wide receivers set here for the Spitfire. Drew on a 2-step drop. Throws another out route. That pass is completed for the first down. And was that Farrell again?
Oh, number 19.
No, it was. It's Jet Christie.
But great job by Christie with the toe drag swag. He had 10 receptions for 126 against Las Vegas in a loss. He already helped extend this drive. We'll see if he's going to get more involved as the game goes on.
Here's Drew on a 1-step drop. There's another out route. Oh, and Swearingen dropped it. Swearingen was wide open.
Now, he's usually a very reliable receiver, Damon. He only came in today's game with 32 receptions, however, but he's already over 126 receptions for his career. Again, very unusual seeing him dropping that wide open pass.
Here's a handoff here to Swearingen up the middle of the field. Stopped and brought down at the 48-yard line.
But good job by Swearingen to redeem himself, making this a 3rd and manageable. We'll see if Denver can stop him here and prevent Indy from getting in the field goal range.
Here's Drew on a 2-step drop. Drew throws a slant across the middle of the field. Pass intended for Farrell, but Farrell was unable to bring in the pass as he did try to attempt to catch it.
Yeah, but in the way of Farrell making that catch, which unfortunately puts the halt in this drive. We'll see if Indy special teams can pin Denver deep and prevent the punt from going into the end zone.
And there's the punt by D'Antonio. There's a spin move by the returner down at the 16-yard line. Is that Jones, Giacomo Jones, the return guy for Denver?
I don't think so. I think it was just one of their role players returning at that time.
Oh, you know what? It's Steven Vega. That's the return guy.
There you go.
Not sure if I've ever seen Denver in an empty formation without McChesney in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Oop-de-oop. Here's Miller with the left arm. Throw down the middle of the field. Got a reception. And that is to Steven Vega. His first reception of the night. Coming away with that big first down catch.
So not only Vega's a great returner, but he's also very reliable when he gets a chance to make a play like this. Good catch. He knew that he had 3 Spitfire defenders on him, but he was able to make that catch and get Denver out of their own end zone.
Single back, 5. I'm sorry, not single back, empty. 5 receivers on the field. There's an out route to the top of the field, and that pass is caught. Giacomo Jones comes away with that reception. His 4th catch of the night.
You see his numbers there, but looks like Denver is trying to give the entire league some notice here that they can throw the ball and run the ball. Good job so far by Denver be able to move down the field, but can they get 6 this time?
Second and 4. McChesney gets a handoff here. Tries to run through a crowd. Only picks up 2 yards.
But as I said before, Damon, that's what Indy needs to do. They need at least 3 people to stop that beast wearing number 32 in the, what's that, light navy blue? Good job by Indy. Can they hold him here, however?
Strong eye formation, 3rd and 2. Handoff here to McChesney to the opposite side of the strong eye. There's a stiff arm by McChesney. Makes a man miss, but brought down.
Here's a replay, and Indy did not do what I wanted them to do in order to stop Jarrett. You need at least 3 people on him. Jarrett at least was able to truck 2 people, send both of them into the shadow realm before he got stopped. But it was too late. He already got the first down, and now Denver's on Indy's side of the ball of the field.
Give credit to James Dunn, the defensive end, who came from the opposite side of the field to make that tackle. Single back far formation to McChesney up the middle of the field. ISO brought down after picking up 4.
Let's talk about Jarrett. Last week, he was named the Offensive Player of the Week for Week 11. He had 24 carries for 239 yards, but get this, he had 5 rushing TDs in the win against Vancouver. He was a beast last week.
Here's McChesney here. McChesney makes one guy miss, and he's bulldozed his way past the first down line.
And, of course, Jarrett is way over 1,500 yards by now. Congrats to him. Remember, McChesney was a season 11 rookie. He only had 967 yards last season. A huge improvement this season.
First and 10 now for the Night Wings. Single back strong formation. There's a tight end on the play. He's going to stay in and block. Hand off to McChesney. Stopped in the backfield for a 1-yard loss. Brandon Haight, or is it Haight, comes away with that tackle.
Brandon Haight's going to tell Denver that you're going to love to hate him. Good job with the open field tackle, stopping McChesney. But can Indy hold Denver to 3 points again?
Here's Josh Miller on the strike across the middle. He's going to pick up only 2 yards, T-Roy.
And let's give credit to Haight once again. He helped make this a 3rd and long. Haight coming into today's game had 19 tackles, and let's make that 21. He was a Week 10 signing for Indy. He's already made an impact for the Spitfire. It's 5 the record.
4 wide receivers and 1 running back. Up to Giacomo Jones. Giacomo Jones comes away with his 5th reception. I don't even think he has a drop. Oh, it's his 6th reception. He's on 7 targets.
So I guess he was overthrown on one of them, but let's give Haight credit for helping stopping this drive, and then Sinook finishing the drive off by preventing Jones from getting the first down, holding Denver to a field goal attempt. We'll see if the perfect kicker can stay perfect.
There's the kick. It is up, and it is good. 47-yarder. Looks like he's going to stay perfect.
Yep, that is Kramer's, I want to say 24th. Yes, it is. That is his 24th field goal made.
You know, T-Roy, the last time you and I called the game. And here are the sponsors. Here, APM Music, Extraordinary Everest, and Bit Central. APM Music, Production Music Library, and Custom Music House. Extraordinary Everest, heartfelt messages on the most extraordinary place on earth. and Bit Central and Fuel, transforming SFL media in 2019.
Now, Indy's defense has been doing a good job of holding Denver to 6 points right now. The offense needs to step up and get 7 and basically take the lead.
3 wide receiver set, 3-3 nickel formation. It's Swearingen up the middle of the field. He bulldozes away. Oh, I think he should have had the first down. They're going to say he's inches short.
Yeah, I think Ref 62 is continuing to hate on the running backs here in the SFL. I believe he got the first down as well, Damon.
And T-Roy, that's the end of the first quarter. We're going to move along into the second quarter here. 11 minutes back on the clock. And let's start it all over. 6-0, the Night Wings are up on the Spitfire. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music here live on YouTube.
And Damon, how's it feel being Denver? It's now 56 degrees in comparison to earlier this season.
$42 nickels the defense. Oh, and Swearingen is hit in the backfield. They're going to say he got to the line of scrimmage. And that is Bailey Baca. Comes away with his first tackle of the day.
And I think they call him Chewy because of that last name. Good job by Bailey Baca stopping Swearingen for getting the first down. We'll see if Denver can stop him here.
Chewy, I like that. 3 wide receiver set here for Drew. Drew on a 3-step drop, throws an out route down the bottom of the field, and that pass is caught. And then Chrissy picks up the first down on that reception.
Yeah, he's shaking his head. I wonder if Jeremy Vega is going to challenge that. That kind of looked like he had both feet out of bounds. Let's see what happens. And lucky for Indy, they didn't.
Here's a handoff here to Swearingen. Swearingen bulldozes his way forward. Going to maybe pick up a yard afterwards. 2nd and 4. He's averaging 5.2 yards per carry now.
A great start for Keith Swearingen. He's looking like he's going to hit the 100-yard rushing mark if Denver doesn't do anything to stop him. Good start by Swearingen here and good start by Indy.
Three wide receiver set. Handout to Swearingen up the middle of the field. Oh, my goodness, T-Roy. He got barbecued.
Go ahead. Please say it.
You got barbecue. Wait a minute. I'm trying to find the darn player.
I think that's BJ Armstrong.
Oh, I was looking at Swearingen. Okay, so that was my goodness.
That hit was so savage. That hit was so savage that made you speechless. That's a first.
Hey, absolutely, man. I mean, Swearingen did a 360 spin in the air. Here's Drew on a 1-step drop, throws a swing pass to Swearingen, and Swearingen puts a stiff arm on him after picking up 5 yards, and then he's brought down at the 41-yard line. Yeah, that hit had me confused because I thought Indianapolis was on defense. I don't know.
Well, I think I need to give credit to the right person. I believe that was Nicholas Warner, number 36, who made that soul-taking hit on Swearingen in the previous play.
Okay. And there's a handout to Swearingen. Swearingen with a juke move. Picks up the first down now to the 32-yard line of Denver. Swearingen is helping this Indianapolis Spitfire team move the ball up the field.
And man, Swearingen is a workhorse. He just took a vicious hit 2 plays ago, and apparently that was the movement Eversco block of the game right there. Helped give him that first.
Speaking of movement, Everscroll Premium watches, sunglasses, and accessories. We'll come back to the reading on that here in just a moment. Here's Drew on a 5-step drop. Drew throws down the middle of the field. That pass is intercepted. And that is Marty McCree on the INT, the first turnover in the game. And, man, he just jumped in front of Farrell there to come away with the INT.
That means he lurked TD Drew into throwing that ball, thinking that Farrell was wide open. Great job by McCree, who just gotten his 9th INT of his career. One more, he'll get 10, obviously. Sorry being capitally obvious there.
At the 20-yard line is the Denver Night Wings. 3 wide receiver set. Handoff here to McChesney. McChesney bulldozes a guy. Picks up 3 yards afterwards. 7 yards total. He gets up fist pumping.
Well, if you haven't known by now, SFL Nation, the Night Wings are some savages on both sides of the ball. So we got Warner decleating people and McChesney doing the same thing.
3 wide receiver set here for Miller. 2 tight ends on the play. There's an out to the top of the field, and that was to Ken Lohr, and that was deflected.
Should have been caught. Braden Haight had INT written all over his face, but he decided just to go for the pat down. Hopefully that won't come back to haunt Indy here on his 3rd and 3.
Three wide receivers to the top of the field. It's going to be a play action, and Miller throws a strike. He gets a reception crossing the 50. It is Jones. That's Jones, what, 7, 8 reception tonight? I want to say it's his 8th.
I think it might be Vega.
Oh, that is Vega. I thought I saw 2 1s. Thanks for the extra eye there, T-Roy. I don't have my glasses on.
No worries, Damon.
With the ever scroll block into that are implemented. Here's a handoff here to McChesney up the middle of the field, and McChesney picks up 9 yards on that carry out to Indy's 39-yard line.
And one thing everybody should know by now, Jared McChesney does a great job keeping his legs moving after contact. Nice 9-yard gain by him.
Here's McChesney up the middle. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, but it does give him the first down.
And Denver side, let's go back to what brought us here. Brought us to our 8-2 record, which is feeding the beast wearing number 32 in the blue on this drive.
3 wide receiver set. McChesney in the backfield to the left of the QB. Handoff to McChesney. McChesney picks up 2 yards on the carry. He's 59 on 12 carries for the day.
Good average there, but hopefully he's not getting tired. Otherwise, Denver's going to have to rely on Josh Miller on this next play. We'll see what they do here on 2nd and 8.
Here's Miller to the line of scrimmage. 4 wide receiver set. McChesney in the backfield. Single back. 5-step drop. Dumps it off to McChesney. McChesney tried to bulldoze the defender. And that was Brandon Haight on the tackle. Haight was like, not today, sir.
Brandon, he hate me? We got to figure out a good name for him. But good job by Haight stopping McChesney. We talked about this before, Damon. I definitely hate those passes where the running back has no one in front of him to block the oncoming butt whooping that he's going to receive. And that's what happened on that play.
Absolutely. 5 wide receiver set. Miller takes a 2-step drop. Throws an out route. Oh, what a scary pass that was. Intended for Jones. And that was Von Sinnock on the deflection. And Denver's going to have to settle for 3.
So we definitely have to give props. Oh, they're going to punt instead.
Yeah, if they would have kicked it, it would have been a 51-yarder. I don't think they wanted to try that. I mean, they have the kicker to do it. They just want to keep. They probably want to keep him 100% for the season. They didn't want to attempt the 51.
Yeah, if he would have missed that, would have been great field position for Indy. Instead, they're going to be starting on their own 4.
This is going to be tough here for Indy.
Well, if Indy keeps relying on Swearingen, because he's been on fire so far, and TD Drew doesn't turn the ball over, I think Indy should be able to get some points in this drive. They need to get 7 keep themselves in this game because you know how high-powered offense Denver is, or Denver has.
We have a trips left here for TD Drew. Swearingen lined up in the end zone. Swearingen gets the handoff, picks up 3 yards on that carry, T-Roy. Showing his number here. He's still over 5 yards per carry.
But maybe Denver's adapting to the running attack. That's a good job by them holding Swearingen just to 3 yards.
Yeah, that's Landon Mack on that tackle. The defense is in a 4-2 nickel. Hand off to Swearingen, and Swearingen's hitting the backfield. Going to lose a yard or 2. Down to Indy's 6-yard line. And that is Heath Bars. If you didn't know, Heath Bars loves to rap during the offseason. I got bars. I got bars. I'm just joking. I don't know what he does.
Well, I know that Heath Bar was a good candy bar back in the day, too.
It was. And then Swearingen, man, Swearingen is putting on a show tonight. Picks up the first down. Was that 3rd and long? And they ran for it?
Exactly. 3rd and long. They ran for it. And it was a single back formation, and he was able to spread ahead and get that first down.
Basically an ISO draw right up the middle of the field. And you know what? That's what a lot of teams used to do back in the 80s and 90s. The Houston Oilers, for one, used to love to run that halfback draw on 3rd and long, along with the Buffalo Bills. Here's a handoff here to Swearingen up the middle of the field, and Swearingen picks up 3.
Now, I want Indy to pick up the pace a little bit. I know it's just 3 minutes, but time flies fast here at the SFL. They want to make sure they make the most of their opportunity here and get some points.
Ashley Jackson in the chat says she has bars. I'm pretty sure you do. I love your storytelling, sis. Here's a 3 wide receiver set here for Indy. Handoff here to Swearingen, and Swearingen is flipped forward. Tackled and brought down at the 20-yard line. And that is Mike Sawchuk on the tackle.
And I believe that's the first time we call Sawchuk's name, the rookie who's now has 65 tackles in his career, making this a 3rd and manageable for Indy. Can Denver stop him here and get good field position?
There's Drew going deep, and he overthrows his target. Pass there was intended for Christie. Christie was covered.
Yeah, Christie was well covered by the Denver defense. Otherwise, he would have been able to get behind them and make that catch and possibly take it to the house for 6. Good job by Denver. They should have great field position after this punt.
Unable to convert on 3rd and 4. Now Indy has to settle for the punt, as T-Roy just stated. And Denver brings pressure. Here's Vega on the return. Vega is hit at the 40. We're going to give him forward progress at the 42.
I know it's very hard to be a punt returner here in the SFL, but there was only one guy protecting him while there was 4 players in the white jerseys coming after him. Wave that fair catch and save yourself from getting a butt whooping there.
Here's Josh Miller underneath the center. Strong eye formation here for the Denver Night Wings. And then McChesney has blockers out front. Hit and brought down at the 48-yard line. Peyton Ellison on the tackle. I think that's the first time we called the Ellison name tonight.
Yes, it is. A good job by him, because it looked like McChesney was going to get more than just 6 yards. Great job by him, by Ellison, making that tackle.
Here's Miller underneath the center. 4 wide receivers and McChesney in the backfield. And there's a pass out to the tight end. Ken Loa comes away with that reception, picking up the first down as well. 1 second before the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, Indy's D's going to have to bend but don't break like they've been doing this first half. They don't want to fall behind the 8 ball here.
And there it is. That brings us to the Quip 2-minute warning. You're watching the SFL presented by APM Music on YouTube. Quip Design delivers simple ways to keep your mouth healthy with time vibration. Brush head refills for $5, refilled every 3 months. Covered for life with free shipping for life. Use the link posted in the chat, and your purchase will help support the SFL with your purchase. Quip, a more wholesome clean. Looks like there was a swing pass out to McChesney, and McChesney unable, well, he does pick up 2 yards, but unable to get anything more than that on that swing pass. And T-Roy, as you and I stated basically every week, that on the swing pass, there isn't enough blockers out there for the halfback unless you're running the screen. That's when the blockers are out in front and the halfbacks are able to pick up more yardage.
Yeah, unfortunately, they need to get away from that.
And there's McChesney, breaks 2 tackles. T-Roy, I think he's going to do it. No, he's brought down at the 25-yard line. But oh, what a run by the little guy. All 5'11" and 225 pound of him, moving forward and bulldozing people over.
He's been doing that all year as they're now in the hurry up.
1 minute and 3 seconds left. They're going to be play action once again. Miller throws across the middle of the field. That's to Vega. Vega comes away with that reception. First down and more. Now at the 14-yard line. Miller underneath the center, calling the signal. Same play. Vega's open once again. Picks up 9, 8 this time. They're going to go no huddle here. Not sure why they're not calling a timeout. They have 3 on the board. 40 seconds, 39. Time is still ticking. Same play. Is he going to go to Vega again? No, it's going to be tipped away in the back of the end zone. Almost intercepted by Peyton Ellison, but great play by the defender.
Just great job by Ellison, and he had help to make sure that that was going to be a touchdown. Good job by Sanook as well, preventing Giacomo Jones from scoring 6. But can Denver get 7 here and basically get an insurmountable lead, or can Indy's defense continue to bend but don't break?
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. They went for the same play 4 times in a row. I thought they were going to go for Vega once more, but he was covered on the last attempt. And here's Miller. Miller throws a post. Oh, that pass is deflected. Underthrew the receiver. And that's Vaughn Sanook on the deflection. 4th and 2. And let's see if Denver's going to either try to attempt to go for the first down, or would they just settle for the field goal? And they're going to settle for 3. Kramer Jackman here attempting for a 23-yard field goal. There's a snap. Kick is up. And it's good right down the middle, T-Roy.
25 for 25. The number keeps increasing. And on that previous play, looked like Denver had someone in the middle of the field, middle of the end zone, that Miller could just fire a dart for a 6, but he decided to go to the outside and almost gave up an interception there. Good job by Indy's defense.
You're right. That's one thing about the QB. Sometimes, they get down in that area and they try to get fancy with it, as far as trying to, make the big play, touchdown play, instead of going for something easy. And here's the return here out to the 22-yard line. And on that return was Hunter Jones. We haven't called Jones' name much at all tonight. I want to say not at all. I don't even think he has a reception. And I believe he's the #1 receiver on this team.
Yeah, he doesn't have a reception. He's just been doing his damage as a returner, but Denver's been doing a good job keeping Jones in check, not let him bust a long return for a big gain.
3 wide receivers set here for Drew. Underneath the center, 21 seconds left. They're going to give it to Swearingen, and Swearingen picks up only 1 yard.
Yep, and he's content to go in at halftime with a 9-point deficit. Unless they surprise us right here. No. Oh.
Here's Drew on a 7-step drop. Throws an out route to the top of the field, and that is Farrell. Drew only have 33 yards. And that brings us to the halftime, people, where the Denver Night Wings are up 9-0 over the Indianapolis Spitfire.
And Demise, you saw on that stat line too, Josh Miller is real close to getting 6,400 career passing yards. He only needs 156. He currently has 127. But right now, I'm very impressed with Indy's defense. They were able to bend but don't break. Now their offense needs to step it up and get themselves back in this game. See the stat line, no sacks yet. O-line's been doing a great job for both teams. And if Indy's going to get themselves back in this game, TD Drew needs to step it up. Remember, we said that Indy is currently the #1 passing offense in the league.
Wow.
They average 328. Drew only has 33 here at halftime, so that's a great job by Denver's defense containing TD Drew right now.
You know what? Denver has been pretty successful on this play-action play here. They've been catching Vega wide open across the middle of the field.
They sure have. And then McChesney's been doing a good job breaking tackles like that, as we see here.
I thought he was going to squiggle his little way through.
Yeah, I thought so too. If you remember, he had the longest touchdown run in SFL history, 100 yards. You can't beat that. You can only match it now. Now, Mom, remember we called the Dallas-Tallahassee game last season, which was one of the biggest upsets of season 11. And the reason why that happened, Tallahassee allowed Dallas to stay in this game, and they've been able to come back in the second half and win it. Will Denver make the same mistake here in the second half?
Let's see. Here's the kick here by Kramer. And there's Jones on the return out of the end zone, out to the 20. Running backwards. Oh, no, wrong thing to do.
Looks like Jones said he had 50-50 shot. Either go to the right or go to the left. If he chose the right side, which was the wrong choice.
Three wide receiver set. Swearingen in the backfield. TD Drew's in the shotgun. There's Drew on a two-step drop. Throws an out route, and that pass is caught. And the receiver was covered like a blanket.
He's still able to make that catch.
Still was able to make the catch. And I think that was B.J. Armstrong.
Yeah, he made a hit.
The right corner, yeah. On that tackle. Three wide receivers set. Looks like they flipped it. Swearingen going out on the pass route. And there's a pass complete to the top of the field. And that is Christie. Christie has been pretty productive here.
Yes, he has been. When able to beat his defender like we saw on that play. It's a nice out route to the sidelines. Had enough room to make that catch and secure that ball and get the first.
Yeah, we haven't seen Indianapolis throw anything deep. They've basically been throwing a lot of out routes. A few swings to the halfback. Here's a five-step drop by Drew. Drew throws another out route, and he got his man, and that is Farrell. Farrell picks up 8 yards.
But this is the right time to be throwing those out routes on first down, able to get at least 8 yards and keeping them on the positive side of the down and distance.
You're absolutely right. I totally agree with you. Here's Drew underneath the center. Swearingen in the backfield. Defense is in a 4-2 nickel. 2nd and 2. Handoff to Swearingen up the middle of the field. The defensive tackle bulldoze over the center, and Swearingen and keep his legs running like a Mack truck.
And he was able to leap over that defender there to help him get the first down. Here's the leap right there. If he didn't do that, he would have been caught behind the line of scrimmage. Great awareness by Swearingen there.
Dude jumped like a gazelle trying to get away from the lion. Three wide receivers set. Defense is in a nickel formation. Drew handoff here to Swearingen. Swearingen's hit after picking up 2 yards. And that is Sawchuk on the tackle.
Second time we called his name today.
He's been pretty active.
And that was an important tackle, making this a 2nd and long. Unlike the previous down, this is 2nd and short.
Mm-hmm. Here's another 3 wide receiver set here for Indy. Drew doesn't like what he sees. Likes what he sees. Changing the play here. 7-step drop. Throws it out route to the top of the field. That is to Christie. Christie picks up 9. 3rd and 1.
Yeah, but I love Indy's out routes. Unlike what we've been seeing all season long, some of the out routes from other teams have been like short 2-3 yard out routes. Indy's out routes at least 7 yards down the field before they make the catch.
I agree with you. I'm loving their out routes because they're picking up a lot of yardage on these out routes, and the defense is playing off. They're giving it to him. There's another dump here to Hunter Jones. Hunter Jones is hit. Oh, he come up inches short. No, I'm sorry. That is Trevor Farrell.
Now this will be a long field goal. Will Indy go for it here?
It looks like they're bringing out the offense. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
We're thinking alike.
That's why we're a good team.
Single back left here for TD Drew. Here in Denver, hand off to Drew up the middle of the field. Drew picks up 5 yards and the first down as well. Averaging 4.8 yards per carry. Just 0.2 of a yard under that 5-yard mark he was up above in the first half.
And this has been a well-balanced drive so far, Damon. Nice mixture of pass and run.
Swearingen, oh my goodness, hit hard after picking up 1 yard. And that was no one other than the big, bad, strong safety, Nicholas Warner, coming up from the safety spot to make that tackle.
Getting closer and closer to his personal mark of 200 tackles for his career. He needed 5 coming into today's game.
Shotgun formation. 2 halfbacks in the backfield with Drew. One's going to go out on the route. Oh, that pass is intercepted. Oh, my goodness. That's the defensive tackle. Notice the inside linebacker, Mike Sawchuk, comes away with that INT. Dude, he jumped right in front of the receiver.
And once again, he got lurked. Good job by Sawchuk cutting in front of Christie there. Putting a halt to this drive. That's definitely not what Indy wants. That was a very long drive that ended up with no points for the Spitfire.
Denver takes over now at their very own 40-yard line. Play action here to McChesney, and the pass is caught to the top of the field, and that is Giacomo Jones.
Having a good day with 7 receptions so far. And remember, today's game is very important for Denver. If they win, they will claim the #1 spot in the playoffs. That means home field, and definitely they already gotten a bye, but they want home field throughout.
I would most definitely love home field throughout as well. Strong I formation here, power I should I say. Ooh. And McChesney is hitting the backfield, 3rd and 2. Give credit to the tackler, T-Roy. It looks like James Dunn.
Well done by James Dunn. Making that tackle, making this a 3rd and short. Can Indy's defense stop them here? They're going to have to. They don't want to give up any more points.
Twins left here for Miller. Miller on a 5-step drop. Throws an out route. Got a reception. Picks up the first down. Looks like Giacomo Jones on that reception. That's probably his 10th, 11th catch of the night.
Yeah, and Indy just left Giacomo Jones wide open. Not what they needed. And Damon, I think the difference in this game is the interceptions that Indy should have had that Denver was able to make. Remember, Mike Sawchuk had 2 chances at least to pick off a pass.
Here's a handoff here to Swearingen. Swearingen breaks the tackle. Bordeaux through 2 more. Oh, there's another Emerald Scroll block of the game. And he's going to cross Hollywood Boulevard, T-Roy. Touchdown, McChesney.
My God, he laid a shoulder charge on 3 Spitfires during that run. Here we go on the replay. There's 1. There's 2. I thought it was 3. It's only 2. But good job by him and a good job by the blocking by the O-line, giving him room to roam. But that was all McChesney there on that carry.
Absolutely, and McChesney showed his swag once more, as he loves to do here in the SFL, on that run play there. My goodness, what a run.
Man, Damon, that hurt just to watch. I'm not even on the field.
Here's the snap. The extra point is up, and Kramer gets that one to go through.
But here's one good thing. If there's any positive Indy can take out, is they only down by 16 when they should be down by more. The defense has been doing a good job, but looks like they're starting to get a little tired. Indy's offense needs to step it up here and get themselves back in this game.
Here's Kramer Jackman with the kick. And there's Hunter Jones on the return inside of the end zone. Jones out to the 20. Spin move, spin move. Oh, I thought he was gone on that one as he hit and brought down at the 29-yard line. Here's another look at our sponsors. Here's Matt Doyle Design, Media Tech Institute. And we have MeUndies. MeUndies is the world's most comfortable underwear for men and women. Matt Doyle Design, official design partner of the SFL, and Media Tech Institute. Visit mediatech.edu for diploma programs. Turn your passion into your profession. Here's Drew, and Drew almost throws another INT.
To the same guy. Chuck saw 6, but wasn't able to make that INT there. TD Drew gets away with that one.
Here's the Indianapolis Spitfire, down by 16 points here in the third quarter. 5 minutes and 14 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 10. TD Drew underneath the center, going to hand off here to Swearingen. Swearingen almost breaks the tackle, stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Look at that, 4 yards per carry, 4.4 yards per carry, but he got stopped by Chewy there. But as this game winds down, we might see less of Keep Swearingen if Indy's offense don't catch fire soon.
As you stated, Bailey Baca on the tackle. Here's TD Drew in the shotgun. Takes a 2-step drop. Throws a bomb. Oh, that pass is tipped in and almost intercepted by B.J. Armstrong, not the son of the former NBA basketball player. Or is he?
Well, one thing, the basketball player had hands. Unfortunately, our B.J. Armstrong didn't. He should have had an interception there.
He can also shoot. Here's Jake D'Antoni on the punt, and there's Vega on the return. Stopped as he catches the punt. Brought down at the 39-yard line.
Now here's another reason why I want to see our punt returns wave fair catch. What happens if Indy just completely missed the fact that he waved fair catch and hit him? That's a penalty going to be in Denver's favor.
Empty formation for Denver here. 4 wide receivers and 2 tight ends on the play. No, 1 tight end. There's a strike across the middle of the field, and that pass is completed. And that is Kenloa with that reception.
Yeah, but Indy's defense going to need to make a turnover, get a turnover real quick, real fast in a hurry if they want to stay in this game. Otherwise, Denver's going to run away with it.
McChesney in the backfield. Miller calling an audible. 4 wide receivers on the play, no tight ends. And there's a pass across the middle of the field intended for Jones, and Jones drops it.
That was a case of a wide receiver heard footsteps. He doesn't want to get hit. He had both hands on the ball, but unfortunately was distracted there, making this a 3rd and long for Denver.
I have a question for you, T-Roy. Who is your best all-time slot receiver? Here's Miller. Miller goes deep, got a guy, and that is Giacomo Jones, and he redeemed himself from the drop pass on the previous play. Comes away with a big bomb down the middle of the field, picks up the 1st down.
And here's the replay. And like you said, he did redeem himself there. He made a very difficult catch. He knew that he's about to get hit right away by Ellison, but he was able to focus, make the catch, and get Denver on Indy side of the field. Now, to answer your question, is the SFL or any other league for the slot receiver?
Any league. Just give me your favorite slot.
I'm going to actually hype up my guy, Daly Holder. I know he makes catches in the slot a lot.
Oh, not a bad choice. And here is McChesney, picks up 6 yards on that carry. I have a few guys that I like. I don't think I like anybody in the SFL. Now let me stop. Just
What about some dude in Houston wearing number 80?
He doesn't play the slot. He plays on the outside.
He was making some inside catches yesterday.
Here's 4 wide receiver set here for Denver. Here's Miller on a 5-step drop. Throws an out route. Oh, that pass is caught out of bounds by Kenloa.
The rookie didn't have the toe drag swag there. Let's see if we can answer more of that question there. Oh my God, who's the receiver that played for New England but went to Denver?
Wells Welker.
Yeah, there you go. That's the guy.
He's a great one. But I got one that's gonna ring. That's gonna really blow your mind. I have 2. I'm gonna give it to you right after this play here. Here's Josh Miller on a 5-step drop. Those are dark across the middle. That pass is intercepted by Indy. And it looks like it took everything out of the cornerback, Johnny Bravo, to come away with that one as he lays across the field.
Yeah, Johnny Bravo said, everybody do the monkey with me. Come on. Taking back to Cartoon Network there.
Great defensive play there by Johnny Bravo, coming away with that INT. Man, we have just seen a back-and-forth defensive game here. Only 16 points on the board. Handoff here to Swearingen. Swearingen's tackle looks like he's slowing up now. Brought down at the 10-yard line. Picks up 1 yard. How about Dunn Beebe?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
From the slot.
I remember that joker, yeah.
Also, how about Eric Metcalf, who was a halfback but also played the H-back?
He was a triple threat.
Yeah, he was a triple threat. You're absolutely right. And here's Drew. Drew throws an out route, and that is to Farrell. Farrell makes a reception down to the bottom of the field. 3rd and 3 now. Farrell picks up 7 yards. I'm sorry, not 7. He picked up 6 yards on that play. How about, I'm not sure if you're going to remember this guy. He played for the Oilers in the run and shoot. Guy named, there's 2 of them who played for the Oilers. They both played in the slot. One was Ernest Given. Here's Drew. And that pass is incomplete as Drew tries to make the throw as he was hit, and Drew Hill.
Yeah, I remember Drew Hill. Did you say Givens the first time?
Yeah, Ernest Givens.
Yeah, I remember those 2. Especially when you play Tecmo Super Bowl, they were a pain in the butt to stop them too. Man, taking me back to the late 80s, early 90s.
I love giving a little history lesson, especially when it comes to sports. Indianapolis unable to convert the 3rd and 3. Now it's going to have to punt it away.
About time.
There's a fair catch call by Vegas. Like, I'm tired of getting hit.
Thank you.
Oh, there's a great one. Lord Destro Productions in the chat says Webster Slaughter.
Yes, sir. Webster Slaughter was pain in the butt. He played for Cleveland, right? At one point?
He played for the Cleveland Browns. Then he signed with the Houston Oilers. Slaughter was a good one, man. He was a great receiver. There's a handoff here to McChesney. McChesney is stopped for a 2-yard loss.
See, I know our broadcast director is going to hate us for talking about a different league, but Lord Destro, did Ricky Sanders play slot? See if you answer that in the chat. I think Ricky Sanders was a slot receiver for Washington back in the late 80s, early 90s, the days of the posse.
5 wide receiver set. Here for Denver. There's an out route towards the bottom of the field, and that is to Kenloa again. He is like really all alone on those out routes, and his tight end out to the wide. He's playing that Shannon Sharp row, or shall I say Tiberius Bovine row, where they line the tight end up towards the outside out there at OKC.
He's trying to play like Bovine, but he needs to keep his feet in bounds, though.
He got to go on some deeper routes to play like Bovine. There's Miller down the middle of the field. That pass is caught and completed. And that is to Logan Keel. That's his first catch of the game. We haven't caught him at all.
Yeah, unfortunately, last week he only had 1 catch as well, just for 4 yards against Vancouver. This result, better than 4 yards as he gets on the stat board here. He only needs now 3 more receptions to get 160 for his career.
Lord Destro did answer your question. He said yes, and he also said, I better know the answer to
that. I know, that's why I asked him.
There's a handoff here to McChesney. McChesney up the middle of the field. Oh, and he's hit. 1 yard short of the first down, down to the 21-yard line. But if he stayed to the outside, I think he's in the end zone once again.
Yeah, but I wonder he's wanting to melt the clock. That may be the reason why he stayed inside instead of cut outside, because we're about to hit the 4th quarter here.
Nora Gerbert said Trebet wasn't a slot. I thought Trebet was a slot. No, he played on the outside.
That's right.
Someone up above said Trebet as well. But yeah, Trebet played on the outside.
Yep, he was opposite number 19.
Mister, give me the damn ball.
That's his quote. You can't be mad at us, y'all. That's Keyshawn's quote.
Bar Jokers now for Indy. I'm sorry, for Denver. Going for the first down. Give it to McChesney up the middle of the field. He picks up the first down. 2-yard pickup on that game.
Indy somehow, some way is going to have to cause another turnover. As you see, this just under 11 minutes left before this game is over. This game's going by quick, Demai.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Everyone put your 4s up. Power I formation here for Denver. There's a handoff to McChesney. Bulldoze through 1. Brought down by Ellison.
Now, Demai, I'm going to pay attention to actually bring to the spotlight one of our color commentators. Well, actually, 2 of our color commentators. Matt Wilson, during one of my games last year, said, "Oh no," a lot. I think I'm copying him now with my ooh.
There's McChesney. McChesney is hit hard. After picking up maybe a yard.
So hopefully everybody in the chat probably kept track of how many times I said ooh tonight with these solo taking hits Denver's been making, so is Indy.
Absolutely.
And the other shout I want to give is a special shout out to Stephen Mullinex. Last night was his final game in his spot as color for Cam. Thank you for the memory, Stephen. We will miss you.
3 wide receiver set. Handoff to McChesney. McChesney is slow moving now. Picks up the first down, by the way.
Look at that. Denver's already burned about 2 minutes off of this clock. They just want to melt this clock and celebrate this game with a win and get first place in the playoff race.
There's another handoff here to McChesney. McChesney got room. Oh no, comes up short, down and tackled at the 3-yard line. He's out to 6.8 yards average, 163 yards on the ground. His longest of the day was 47 yards. And I don't even think that one was a touchdown.
No, it wasn't.
But that was a good play.
Yes, it was. He was breaking tackles left and right before he got stopped.
Single back, pair slot. Twins to the right of Miller. Miller hands off to McChesney. McChesney stopped at the 2. Give it up for Indianapolis defense for not allowing McChesney to get into the end zone.
Yeah, but I think Denver's doing a great job burning that clock away. I don't think they're worried about scoring. They just want to end this game as fast as they can.
The president of the SFL, Lord Destro Productions, said that I'm taking over for Steven. All the games will have to be aired on Cinemax.
He's saying you or him taking over?
He's taking over. Brandon Haight comes away with the tackle there on McChesney to force Denver to another field goal. And I think this will be their 4th field goal of the night.
I think you are. They only scored 1 touchdown rushing. That was McChesney. The rest has been Kramer Jackman.
And this one's going to be a 20-yard field goal. Should be a cheap shot for Kramer Jackman. And the kick is up, and that one is good. Straight down the middle.
I would love to hear Lord Destro actually call games here in the SFL. I know he has his own YouTube channel. I hear him doing a lot of tutorials to help the league out here. So I'd love to hear him with Cam.
Now that would be hilarious. As much as I hate to spend money, I may pay to hear that one. Kramer Jackman, 26 for 26 on the season, T-Roy. Still one game left to be played in the SFL next weekend. Will Jackman stay at 100%?
I think he's one of at least 2 or 3 who are still perfect in this league. Somebody may have to correct me if I'm wrong there.
Well, you know the last time you and I called the game, the person who was 100% ended up missing.
Yep, I remember. I feel bad, too. I feel bad because I mentioned it, and then he missed it the next opportunity he got. What was that? It was like lost. What was it? Carolina, somebody else. I forgot the team.
Here's TD Drew underneath the center. Single back is Swearingen. Swearingen up the middle of the field. Swearingen picks up 5 yards on that play. 3rd and 3.
Now, Damon, we talked about this earlier this season, who was going to be the surprise team this year. And I said Vancouver, but Denver definitely was a surprise team this year with their 8-2 record.
3-3. Oh, defense, and that pass is almost intercepted by Warner again.
And it could have been intercepted, but unfortunately, the referee got in the way once again. Come on, Stripe, stop getting in the way.
There's the punt. There's Vega on a spin move, and Vega's brought down at the 39-yard line. 6 minutes and 37 seconds left to go here in the ball game.
And we'll see if Denver can melt some clock and put this game on ice. Maybe give Kramer Jackman another chance to kick a field goal here.
Let's see if this defense for Indianapolis can contain McChesney, because you know they're going to give it to him here and force another punt. And let's see if Indianapolis can probably, get the ball going in the air and get into the end zone. There's Jones. Jones has 10 receptions tonight on 15 targets, 0 drops. I'm pretty sure he does have a drop or 2.
Yeah, the 2K Sports Truck's been nice to Giacomo Jones, only giving him 0 drops.
Mm-hmm.
Second and inches. Ball at the 49-yard line.
3 wide receiver set. 2nd and inches here for the Night Wings at the 49-yard line. Handoff here to McChesney. McChesney takes the hard route, goes between the tackles. He had an open space up the middle of the field. Not sure if you saw it, T-Roy, but it opened like the Red Sea.
Yeah, he thought that he looked like he going to score, but he said, nah, I want to round this clock and go home with the W.
Here's 4 wide receiver set. Single back is McChesney. Miller throws to Jones, and that ball hits the helmet of the defender.
Come on, Brandon Haight. Good pat down, but you had 6. That's like the 4th time?
That wasn't intended pat down. They hit him right in the head.
It went donk. You were like boink right there.
Right in the ear hole.
I wonder if he's okay. He didn't get concussed. That pass looked like it was a bomb.
Chesney takes the open hole this time.
Man, you got to keep your head out in the swivel, even when it's a passing play. Everyone's a target. But, man, Hate's going to be hating himself for not picking that pass off and get Indy back in this game.
Here's Miller underneath the center, 3rd and 6. Gonna go play action once again. There's Vega across the middle of the field, and Vega makes the catch in the first down. When I saw that play action, I just knew where he was going with it. That's the only place he goes is to Vega. He don't throw it anywhere else.
Mr. Reliable. There's a reason why he doesn't throw it anywhere. He makes those tough catches. I don't think he has any drops, if I remember correctly. If he does, it's maybe just 1.
Here's McChesney up the middle of the field. He got open daylight, picks up 7 yards on that carry, and he's adding to the stat sheet, T-Roy.
Yeah, adding to the stat sheet, getting close to that 200-yard rushing mark. Good carry by him. I think earlier this season he had a streak of 200-yard rushing games. And unfortunately, it ended during the game we commentated. What's up with us ending streaks tomorrow?
I have no idea. Here's a power I formation. Miller's going to take his time. There's a handoff to McChesney down to the bottom of the field. McChesney crosses the first down line. He gets up holding his fist like he's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, and that clock keeps melting away. And we've seen why Denver loves to give McChesney the ball and why Denver has the 3rd-ranked rushing attack coming into today's game.
Single back power slot. Twins to the left of Miller. McChesney in the backfield. Handoff here to the halfback. And McChesney got daylight. 2 men to beat. Picks up the first down to the 15-yard line.
Here's the replay of McChesney doing what McChesney does. And the O-line doing a great job opening up huge lanes for McChesney to roam through. He should be. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I say he should be near 200 yards rushing by now.
Yeah, he should be. You got to give credit to 62. And that is Bismarck Bizquick.
That's the name right there. Maybe he's pancaking folks.
I know, right? And there's McChesney up the middle. He bounces off. Picks up the first down to the 2-yard line now. I thought it was down, T-Roy.
I thought so too, but that is the most entertaining slow run that we'll ever see in the NFL. Look at him be able to straight off his blocker, cut it back to his right to get close to that end zone there. Come on, 2K Sports. Give us a stat line from McChesney, please.
We haven't had one in a while.
No, we haven't. We'll see at the end of the game for sure.
It's just you and I here in the booth tonight. We do not have a stats guy.
And guess who's not in right now? Not McChesney. The backups are in.
It's the backup. Here's Skeeter Baja. in the backfield. Pretty sure he's going to get the ball. There's a handout to him. He's going to get McChesney. Touchdown.
He couldn't help himself. He was like Von Miller in that commercial for, what was that, Old Spice? He just want to make that run harder than it needed to be. He didn't have to spin, but he decided to spin anyway.
I want to make this look as pretty as I can.
Well, Denver definitely will be moving to 9-2. They will have the #1 spot in the playoffs. Great job by Denver. Surprise team this year for sure.
Other SFL action is in the bottom left-hand corner. That happened throughout the weekend. You also can go back to our stations on YouTube at Simulation FL and on Twitch as well to look at those games that was played throughout the weekend. Here's Jackman on the return on the kick.
Oh,
there's Hunter Jones on the spin move.
that was such a clean hit by number 94. You didn't even hear the pads collide.
Yeah,
there.
you did. It was so quiet.
He decided to be nice to Hunter Jones on that tackle.
There's Keith Swearingen numbers, 22 carries, 4.2 yards.
Wouldn't be a bad day if they weren't facing the team opposite them today.
Here's Drew. Drew throws a strike across the middle of the field, and he has Christie. Christie comes away with that reception. 2 minutes and 1 second left on the clock, and that would brings us to the Quip 2-minute warning. Visit quip.com for more information.
Now with just 2 minutes left, it's not impossible for Indy to come back.
Make sure you use the promo code down in the scroll below. 3 wide receiver set here for TD Drew, calling the signal. The defense is in a 4-2 nickel. There's an out route to the top of the field. One-handed catch by Farrell. You know, my youth football coach last name was Farrell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only Farrell besides Trevor that I can remember is Will Farrell.
Johnny Farrell. He used to play for the Oilers.
Oh, really?
So he said.
That's sweet.
I'm not sure. I don't know. Say he played on a scout team. Oh, there's a spin move by Christie. There's a dart across the middle of the field, and that pass is completed. And that is to Dan Daly. That's our first time calling the Daly name tonight.
Yeah, and Dan Daly is a tall glass of water. I'm surprised Drew didn't look his way up until this point in the game.
Yeah, that's 6'5", 260. That's a heavy dude.
Heavy and tall dude. I don't want to get mossed by that guy.
Shotgun formation. TD Drew takes a 2-step drop. Oh, that pass is deflected and intercepted by Denver. And that should do it. And that is Marty McCree on the tip drill. Interception. Here's a look at it, T-Roy.
And that's now his 10th INT of his career. Great job being aware. Basically put the end to this drive and basically end the game if Denver would be able to get Indy to use their timeouts and get a first down, at least one first down.
I think they're going to go to victory formation here. Oh, no, they're going to go strong eye. I don't blame him for going strong eye because Indy still has 2 timeouts. Handoff here to the backup halfback. He picks up 7. And that is to Skeeter Baja. Baja. You know what? I want a Baja Blast from
You
Taco
about to make
Bell.
me. Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. I'm about to go to Taco Bell after this is over. Get me a Baja Blast. Gotta decide if I want chalupas or soft tacos or something. I'm hungry.
Another strong eye formation. Handoff hits to Skeeter Baja. Skeeter tries to spin. He had open field towards the bottom of the field. To the left of the field, should I say. Could have been on the SFL highlight reel.
Right. But he effectively iced this game because now Indy has no more timeouts. We should be seeing the best formation in the SFL right here.
Jeremy Vega in the chats, he said Baja is from Baja Blast.
Expose his own player. He exposed his own player. But I guess you can do that when you guys are now 9-2 and on top of the SFL.
If there's anyone new here watching this game, please make sure you slap that like button. Subscribe as well. You may leave a comment if you like the game or if you don't. Thumbs down helps the league as well. Doesn't matter. SFL is presented by APM Music. Visit the website simulationfl.net. to seek all information you need according to the Simulation Football League. Also, join our Discord. Someone please post the link of our Discord in the chat. 25 seconds left in this game, T-Roy. It has been a blast working with you this season. Well, this is not our last game. But, man, it has been a good one.
Yeah, it definitely has been a good one. And hopefully we'll get to call another playoff game after next week.
There's the kneel down. That should do it, T-Roy.
Now, I want to see the stat line. Did Jeremy Vega pull out Jared McChesney before he got his 200 yards rushing? Here's the stat line. They have 213 as a team. We got to see at the bottom. No, he got it. 204 yards. All right. There we go. Now I feel better. The last game we did, he's supposed to get 200 yards. Jeremy Vega pulled him out before he got in. Baja was able to get the rest of the yards for that game. But look at the truck there by who I think should be the MVP of the game. If it's not Kramer, it should be McChesney.
Yeah, Kramer. He's 4 for 4 on the night. But I think McChesney is going to get the nod.
But what a total team effort by Denver. They was able to stop Hunter Jones from doing his thing as a kick returner.
Despite oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done. Go ahead.
No.
No.
And then Indy's offense got held to 0 points. Nice job by the defense. And then, of course, it was just field goals and McChesney and the running game that helped Denver get the W.
Despite the score, this was a great defensive game in the start of the first half here. Denver just basically got things going. Took advantage of some turnovers as we see here, which was the last INT of the game.
And also shout out to Josh Miller, who went over 4,600 yards for his career as a passer.
There you go, T-Roy.
And there's the MVP player of the game, McChesney, even though he probably should give half of that to Jackman too.
The extraordinary Everest, player of the game. Well, hey folks, my name is Damon Simeon. Alongside me tonight was
T-Roy Gaines.
And hey, we'd like to say thank you for coming out and joining us as you participated in this SFL action between the Denver Nightwings and the Indianapolis Spitfire. I would like to say, hey, I'm signing out. T-Roy.
Take care, Spell Nation. Have a great week.
See you later. Peace.